How y'all doing out there to all my Blacklist fans? I'm coming right back at you with another video. I know the Blacklist is on hiatus right now. I guess, you know, Thanksgiving, all of that. The Blacklist will be back December the 9th, you know what I mean? Same time. See what they're talking about. But before then, I would like to recap, you know, where we at and how did we get here. Touch on some things that, you know, that's new, very new, actually. And touch on some things that we're curious about. So before I go on, if you like what you hear, smash that like button. You know me. Please subscribe to the channel. You know, I'm here and I'm dropping it too. Cause I got some good things too that I want to talk to y'all about too. Cause I'm gonna try to prove again. And I don't want to be in the proving stuff because I feel like I proved who Redditon was, and you know, people, you know, like what they like. So you know, that is what it is. And I still feel like he's Katarina, but this is not what that video is about. This video here is just to recap the last, you know what, 4 to 5 episodes before we got up to this pause. So let's start with the very first episode of season 9. What did we learn new? Well, first thing that was new was that Dembe was a FBI agent. Off top, very new. Me personally, didn't see it coming. Didn't think that was gonna be the angle. Oh, before time out. Let me slow down, y'all. See, cause I really got too much to say. So let me slow down. The first thing that was officially new before season 9 even started, that we found out that the show was gonna move up 2 years prior to Elizabeth passing away. So after Elizabeth died, you know, the show went 2 years ahead. So we picking up from a 2 years scenario from when Elizabeth died. So a lot done changed and a lot that got back to the same. So that was a number for that was the first surprise right there, that the show went ahead 2 years. Second, Dembe. Now I can get back to it the way I want to. Dembe being an FBI agent, that was definitely a surprise too, for real. I ain't lying, because it shocked me that Dembe was an FBI agent. I really didn't even know that they was going in that route, you know. So for them to go in that direction, I already knew a lot of things were changing. Number 2 thing that surprised me, that I think was different with the 2-year jump, was that the task force was no longer running. You know, the task force was closed. The post office was done after Elizabeth, and everybody went on doing their own thing. Her basically became like a motivational speaker for the bureau, I guess, going around talking about you know, his experience with, you know, being being who he was, a field director, you know, in the field and all of that. Then number 2, Aram, he went on doing something else, you know, with his partner, you know, had $1 million deal on the table that basically he walked away from. You see, that wrestler took Elizabeth's death kind of hard, because we all know that he was in love with Elizabeth. So I guess, you know, that led him to getting on pain pills, you know, getting addicted to pain pills, to say the least, you know. So I guess his character is trying to wing, you know, trying to come back from that. And Park, you know, she got married. She was doing her thing like a drill instructor, you know. But who would have thought all that would have changed, you know? So that's a big change right there from prior seasons to this season. Now let's touch on some things that we did see that surprised me with the writers, because I really had to go back and track down the season that Charlene told her about the affair. That was very important, because the writers went back and they tapped into that. So that's another thing too, before I continue what I'm about to say. That's another thing too that led me to believe that they not gonna get back to who Redditon really is. You know, like, I really think that narrative is done. I really do think it is a thing of the past, and that they not gonna really get back to that, because this is the reason why. Okay, Charlene first told her about that Affair, season 3, episode 8. Now I want y'all to stay with me now, because that was Showtime. Now stay with me now. Showtime put that 8 years later that her went after this man and killed this man. So they went back to season 3 to tap into what happened between her and Charlene. Just let that set in for a second. Season 3 been long gone. You know what I mean? And that whole situation between her and that man, you know, that's why I say, like, wow. That's why it was on my mind when I seen it and heard it. I'm like, man, didn't that happen so long ago? And they went all the way back to season 3, episode 8 to dig that out of the woodworks. So, y'all, and Showtime, not real time, Showtime, with the 2-year jump, that means that affair happened 8 years ago. Stay with me now. That affair in Showtime, not real time, that affair happened 8 years ago. So you got to ask yourself, what would possess her right now, to try to kill that man 8 years later? That's one reason why I know they are not going back to who Redditon is. And another surprise too that caught us right at the end, the box that they showed a clip of Raymond Redditon talking to Dembe about if he leave, open the box, this, that, and the third. Now, I'm here to tell y'all, there are no clues in that box to Redditon's real identity. I'm here to tell y'all that. Y'all got to believe that. Trust me. There are no clues in that box to who he really is. And I'm ready to break it down to you. You got to go back to I want to say the end of season 4, when they realized the bones was gone. And when Dembe told Redditon, Elizabeth would never understand what you did to Katarina. So Dembe already know that Redditon is Katarina. Dembe know, he been known the true identity for a while now. Cause Redditon basically raised Dembe. It's like he got Dembe when we were like a baby or teenage years or something. Dembe really been with him a long time. So you got to keep all that into account. Like, there's no way anything in that box was anything dealing with anything about his identity. I just can't go for that. And it wouldn't make sense for them to try to throw something like that to even be like a sneak teaser. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, why do that? I mean, you went all the way back to season 3, episode 8. Boy, they let me know, boy, they scratching the surface for season 9, man. I mean, to go all the way back to season 3. Think about that, though. Season 3. They went all the way back to season 3, episode 8 to find material. So I'm telling y'all right now, it's basically they cataloging everything. This is my humble opinion. They cataloging everything basically they done already done. Like, there's like, could it go back to season 3? Now they got some new stuff now. I missed some stuff too. Like, think about it. We done met Aram parents. Like, I think they gonna dive deep into Aram character. Cause yeah, I was getting ready to go off the deep end with that box with Dembe, right? I'm glad I caught myself. So yeah, cause I missed some things too that we done seen in season 9 that they really, that I really wasn't expecting, like Aram parents, like, so let me know, and like, and again, Park being married, that was something different. So a lot changed in those 2 years. So a lot did change. But the thing that stood out the most that I think they went back and tapped into, like that Hurl and Charlene, like that affair, like I said, real time, Showtime, it happened 8 years ago. 8 years. 8 years. So why would Hurl all of a sudden, 8 years later, want to go gun that man down? Man, if you were gonna gun that man down, you would have gunned that man down next episode. Gee, let me think. But yeah, I want to know what y'all think, man. Leave comments in the box, man. Let's do some chatting about this, man, because I think season 9 is doing well. I like it. I'm intrigued with the new dialogues with Redditon becoming the Skinner. I want to see how they tap into that. Because I seem like that could be a good avenue that they can build on. Because that'll be fresh. Tapping into Redditon being the Skinner would be fresh than going back to, like, her, like, that whole Charlene and Harold thing. Like, honestly, I wish they would have left that out, man, because what wife wanted to stand up? Like she got mad because she lied. Like, what you get mad about, Charlene? You caused this. Like, there's nothing to be mad about. You know, your actions led to, there's cause, there's effect, right? Right? My humble opinion. That's what I learned in my life. So, I want to know what y'all think, though, man, because, again, like, I really believe, like, season 9 gonna be dope. I just wish they didn't tap into that Harold and Charlene to go all the way back to season 3. That making me thinking now, like, how far they going. They might be going digging to something from season 2. But, you know, I would have been more impressed if you were gonna tap into Harold, you know, the backstory, to go back like that. I would have been more impressed on how Harold knew Redditon, like young Redditon, the real Raymond Redditon, and how her, because they did have one episode that Redditon was overseeing a operation that he was in there listening. Now, cause Harold had done something, but got to think about it. If Katarina was spying on, that's like Katarina had all this information, because Redditon, remember, he said he continued to let her spy on him so he can spy on her. So basically, a lot of this information Katarina knew because she was spying and Redditon was letting her spy. So it make me think that that episode that we seen her in that interrogation room and seen Redditon over there in that other room, I really feel like that's the information that the real Redditon will let Katarina steal. Because look at the network too, man. That network says a lot. Like, even the dude that they had inside of the dude, I can't even call his name no more, but the one they had inside the real, gathering the real intelligence, the one that the friend at the East sent him to kill her, and you know how that turned out. But it's strange how they made it seem like the friend was in the East was more than what he was, but it showed in season 9 who he really was. Like, I mean, not season 9, season 8. I can't even call his name right now. The dude that told, hell, what's wrong with me right now, y'all? I don't know. There's so much I want to say, I can't even say it. But the dude that told, the dude is dead right now, man. Well, damn. That's crazy. Name right on the tip of my tongue and I can't even get it out. Cause the villain of the last season, man, ain't that crazy? I know his name. What was Townsend? Neville Townsend, man. Yeah, but I couldn't get that out to save my life now, could I? I'll be down. I got it though. Yeah, but Neville Townsend, the dude that told Neville Townsend that Redditon was Katarina. Cause that's what Dom told the girl that woman that pretended to be Elizabeth's real mother, and she wasn't. Dom told her that he was N13. So by him being N13, she knew that Redditon was Katarina. That's why Redditon killed her, because she found out the wrong information. Because N13 only leads back to Katarina being Redditon. But I'm not going to beat y'all head off with that, because y'all probably be like, this dude and this, nah, ain't this dude nothing. It is what it is. Trust me. And on that note, thank y'all, man. And I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving, man. If you like what you hear, man, smash that like button. Please subscribe to the channel, man, because I'm coming. And next week, I can't wait to drop another episode, man, because, yo, I'm feeling this. I'm loving this. And again, man, without y'all, there's no me. Let's get it. I'm out.